This is a typical holly tree, Ilex aquifolium, growing at Lathorne Nature Reserve near Beath. This is a Scottish Wildlife Trust Nature Reserve. We're all very familiar with hollies, typical evergreen plant. What's less known is that the leaves, although very prickly to deter grazing deer and the like on the lower levels of the tree, on the higher levels of the tree they have this mature phase where there are no prickles at all on the leaf. The reason for that is to reduce the amount of energy that's required to make the prickles where the leaves are out of reach of grazing animals. The tree doesn't trouble to do any production of the energy-consuming prickle structures. These are actually on a lower level, but on the upper part of the plant, which is really out of view, all of the leaves are devoid of prickles. What's also not known is that, often known, is that the holly trees exist as separate species. It's relatively unusual. Many trees have got both male and female flowers combined together. Here we're looking at the male flowers. You can clearly see the stamens with the anthers that contain the pollen grains. Now this of course means if you want to have the red berries, then you need to have in your garden or wherever both male and female. So if you buy a female plant, it won't produce berries unless you have a male plant nearby. Holly trees can grow for a considerable length of time. They can certainly reach 200, maybe even 300 years. And believe it or not, at one time they were used as winter fodder for animals such as maybe deer in a deer park. They had to be crushed first, but they were edible, although very much a last resort. This is the typical environment of a holly tree, a deciduous woodland.